All right, everybody. So we just kind of hanging out, doing our deal, and we're going to sit back because she's been on the show several times. She's been on The Voice, and I think she is a phenomenal artist in her own right. And we're going to talk to her and catch up because I've been watching her on Facebook and all the stuff that she's been doing. And she's been doing all kinds of awesome things, and I love it. So we're going to bring on Makenzie Phipps. Hi, Makenzie.
Hello.
How you doing, baby girl?
I'm doing just fine. I'm trying to survive the pollen.
It it drove me nuts because I went out. I think it was Saturday. I washed the car and I walked outside, and it was just like it looked like somebody was cooking lemon pepper chicken on the top of my car.
It's a sheet of yellow dust.
Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
I just sneeze all day, and Shane just like once I sneeze once, Shane just gives me that look, and he's just like,
Yeah.
"We got 10 more coming."
Oh yeah. You know, it's just crazy how it is in Tennessee.
Yes, it is.
But it's fun. So, this is the question that I've been dying to ask you. And I don't think we actually talked about it the last time you was on.
All right.
How are you dealing with the life after The Voice?
It's been really good. Just being a part of that whole experience was just so much fun. I would be lying if I said it was easy coming back home, and I don't even mean that in a way of saying coming back home is like, oh well, she got eliminated, she lost, that kind of thing, because I don't see it as that way at all. I mean, to have even been on the show was a blessing. To have even been able to have made a team was just like the cherry on top. And then after that, it's just like everything else after that is just an added bonus. And so when I was out for the show and then my time was done on the show, it was definitely a mental toll for quite a while. And a lot of my friends and I that were on the show that I was with, all of them kind of said the same thing, because I kind of was like, oh my gosh, this is like crazy. I'm home now and I'm just like mentally not with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's just so crazy, because like it was almost like a double-edged sword, because I missed, of course, my husband, my cats, my life here in Tennessee, my norm, everything like that. And then it was like, but I just made an entire new norm in California with all these strangers that are now my voice family. And it was really difficult in the beginning, I won't lie. Just being back home and trying to get back in the swing of, what my life was before I left, that kind of thing. But it's still something that I just cherish every single day, that I got the opportunity to have met all of my now awesome friends, that I got to meet Snoop. I got to be on this awesome television show that everybody around the world has seen at some point in their life. But yeah, it's been fun. It took a bit, but then once the show aired, that's kind of when I started like mellowing out.
Well, see, that's what I was worried about, because I've been to California a lot during my days, and it is kind of Tennessee glitz, glamour, cultural shock. And then you're like, I know a lot of people that have gone through a missing home, that sense of longing to come back home. But then when they get home, they kind of miss the speediness and the culture and everything vibrant and beautiful and glitz, glamour, all that stuff. But you had an out to that too, because you got ice cream from Snoop. And I don't think a lot of people got ice cream from Snoop.
I got a lot of stuff from Uncle Snoop. All of us on his team, we got a lot of stuff. So I mean, he still made us feel connected from wherever we were at home, just by sending us different things, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was a difficult time. I will say that. And you're actually the first person to even ask that. Like, nobody's really asked that. And I feel like a lot of people out there don't understand, like, the mental and physical toll, like, it can take on you. And I mean, that's like, it just kind of made me feel almost guilty when I came back home, because, like, I was just a ball of emotions, a mess, crying, all that stuff. Shane had no clue how to deal with it. And I was like, I don't want you to think I didn't miss you, because I missed you so much. And now it's like, well, I was out there and I missed Shane, and now I'm here and I miss my friends. Like, it was just, I was like, we need everybody in the same place.
Right. Well, I mean, that goes for, and a lot of people don't understand that also. It's when artists go on tour, if spouse or, whoever they're dating or whatever aren't able to go on tour with them, there's that sense of loss. There's that sense of, this person was here all the time. Now I'm on tour and they're back home,
Right.
And there's a lot of
different, it's a different vibe.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when you get into that, from the time you wake up to the time that first knock hits on the door, and then you've got a person that's assigned to you, basically leading you around and telling you what's on the agenda and what's happening. And then you come home and it's like, you're almost waiting for that knock on the door.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost just like, because I mean, you also just develop a new norm out there.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, oh, well, I'm texting Ralph and Austin and saying, hey, do y'all want to go get breakfast at Denny's across the street? And then, I would like, you're making all of this stuff to make it seem like home. I mean, like, we were in a hotel for months. And so like, I am one of those old fashioned Southern women that like to cook at my house. I like to sit at the dining table, enjoy family, enjoy my husband, everything like that. And so I would text my friends and I'd be like, we're having family dinner in the hotel lobby at the big table, get whatever food you're having, and we're meeting at 5. Like, I would orchestrate all of this so that and it didn't matter. I'd have sushi, Austin would have Mexican, Aubrey would have something from the hotel restaurant. We'd all just sit at the table. I'm like, okay, it's family time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's, there's a lot of closeness that can happen like that with all the friends and people that are out there helping you and doing the same thing. And it's a vibe that you can't really do when you get home, because everybody's got their own little life to go do and everything else. And it does tug at you, and that's, I was actually, the reason I asked that question is because I've been there. I've done that. I've, tours and driving in a truck and all that other stuff. There is that time that things happen in your mind, and your mind will mess with you a little bit.
Yes, it will. That's for sure. But I've been just excited to be back home. I've been working on a lot of new material, continuing doing shows, everything like that. So I really wanted to take time this year for 2026 to focus on building my songwriting catalog, working on, continuing writing my own songs, and really just showing people who Makenzie Phipps is through my music, and also just spending time with my friends and family. Because I mean, I really didn't get to do a ton of that last year just because a lot of my time was occupied with the show. I made new friends, which they're still with me every day in our group chat. But just like, I really wanted to just kind of relax a little bit this year, because, I always get so hell bent on, especially like holidays. I feel like musicians can't even enjoy holidays, because like holidays, I'm over here like, oh my gosh, it's November. I don't have any shows lined up for 2026. What am I going to do? Like, stressing out. You send all the emails. Everybody else is doing holidays, so they're not answering emails. They're not doing any of that. And it's like, we can't ever settle down. And so, I've just really been focusing this year on songwriting, putting out new stuff, doing my thing, and just rolling with it.
And Shane's been helping you write too. I love that.
Yep.
And the one thing that killed me that you did, and I was laughing my butt off, you did that video with your new single, Whiskey Kills the Time. And right at the very beginning of it, new hair, new song. And I was like, dude, she changed her hair.
Yes, I chopped off so much of my hair.
Do you feel better with it?
I do. I haven't had my hair like this since COVID. I haven't. I like went into my hairstylist room and she's like mixing my color. I'm like, hold on, we have to cut. And she was like, oh yeah, we're gonna chop. And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, I wasn't being serious. And I was like, I am. And she was like, what? And so she was like freaking out because I have not had hair like this since COVID 2020. Yeah. Like, so she's never seen me with short hair. She's never done my hair short. She was like, I really hope you don't hate it. I'm like, girl, I've had it like this before.
Yeah.
Years ago. But yeah, it needed chopped because it was pretty dead.
Well, I remember, with your long hair and everything. And I got to say, and don't hit me for this, but I love the new look. It looks really good on you.
I really like it. I've been trying to deal with styling. This little hair right here is bothering me the whole time. Trying to tuck it. But yes, I told my hairstylist was like, how long have you been wanting to do this? And I was like, since I got in the shower this morning. Like, I literally had no planning of doing it. I didn't tell Shane. I didn't tell my PR. I didn't tell my parents. I texted my mom that morning. I was like, hey, I'm just letting you know today I'm chopping my hair off. And she was just like, really? And so I was like, stay tuned.
That would be fun to me just for that shock value of when people get to see you.
Yeah.
I would have fun with that. It would just be awesome.
Yep. But yeah, like you were saying, new hair, new song. I have my new song out, which is Whiskey Kills the Time. And it's on my new debut album, EP, not album. Everybody is on the fence about album, EP. It's my new debut EP, the Pick Your Poison EP. It's got now all of my fan favorite drinking songs as well as Whiskey Kills the Time on the EP. So everybody who wants to drown their sorrows or just likes listening to alcohol related songs can go check out the Pick Your Poison EP anywhere you listen to music.
I can't think of one person that doesn't like a good whiskey song. It's weird.
Any person that is into country music should just know there's whiskey somewhere.
It goes hand in hand. It really does. And then, Shane helped you write a lot of the stuff for the whole EP.
Yes. So I wrote Pick Your Poison. I wrote Pink Whitney, and I wrote Love Me Sober. And then he wrote You Bring the Beer, I Bring the Noise. And then he was the main songwriter on Whiskey Kills the Time. And then I actually wrote the bridge on that song. But
I love that song. It is a great song, man.
Thank you. I thought he did a very good job. It has kind of just been sitting to the side for quite some time because I didn't really know how I wanted to go about releasing it. And then the time just came and I was like, I need to be done with alcohol songs right now. People are going to be like, this girl needs help. So I was like, we're just going to put this one out there. And that's like the end of my songwriting about alcohol for at least 2026.
Do you know if anybody's tried to stage a intervention?
Yes. It's probably like the girl has got all of her alcohol songs. She done cut her hair. She's mentally losing it, as she just said in this interview. Probably what all of them are going to be thinking. I
love it. You're just doing so great since the first time I seen you, hon. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank you so much. I've been just keep on keeping on, but I've just been so excited now that Whiskey Kills the Time has come out. I'm actually really excited. I have a new song that's going to be coming out here in the next few weeks, and it is another song that I wrote, and it's completely different than anything I have out right now.
Yeah.
I will say that it's very different. It's a very stripped down song. Like when I wrote the song, I was like, I really have my vision with this song. I don't want it to be complex. I don't want it to, be this whole big ordeal. And so I'm really excited to share this song with everybody. It's definitely one of my favorite songs that I've written thus far, but I'm excited to show that to everybody here in the next few weeks.
You know the date on it?
We are on the fence about the date, but I think we have settled, and nobody quote me on this because we've been back and forth, but I think it is set for May 8th.
Okay.
May 8th, yes. Because I was contemplating the 8th or the 1st, and I was like, we're going to do the 8th. So that's what I'm saying. But y'all have to stay tuned on my social media platforms for the final. But that's 98% sure it's May 8th.
So did you strip it down back to more acoustic?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
I got to pick a little bit and find out what all you did. So it adds to the anticipation.
Yes. I will give a hint. It does have to do with my mom. And not just my mom, but moms.
Right.
So I've been very, very excited about this song. My mom was first on the fence about it, just with when I'm releasing it, but I told her I'm releasing it during the time for a reason.
Right.
And it's going to be a very interesting song, I feel, just hearing everybody's perspectives, but I'm really excited to hear how individuals relate to it because it's definitely one of my favorite songs I've written. It's actually a really long song. It's 4.5 minutes. So
wow.
Yeah, I didn't even mean for it to be that long. I had introduced it to my PR. He loved it, and then he didn't realize how long it was, and he was like, is there any way you can reduce it? And I was like, no, because it's one of those story songs. Like, it really is. It tells a story. And I was like, if we remove anything from it, then it's not the full story. So,
well, that's what I was always curious about. Who actually set that time limit on songs where it could only be 3 minutes, 3:15?
Those stubborn radio people.
I know, right?
Those stubborn, but what made me feel better, and I was telling them, I said, if Alan Jackson can put Remember When out, and that's like over 4.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And if Bohemian Rhapsody can be alive in this world, then I can, by golly, release a 4.5 minute song.
Well, I remember back in the day, it was like you always knew when the DJ was taking a break because he would play Stairway to Heaven or Queen or something, for that longevity of it. And some songs, I'm sorry, it's just the way I feel. Some songs, you can't convey everything you want in 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen.
And that's just how this song is. I mean, I started writing it and I was like, again, whenever I write songs, I'm like, I don't know what route this is going down. And then I just started writing and I was like, okay, I really like how this is going. And I wrote it in basically a day.
Awesome. I love it.
I'm very excited to share that with everybody so everybody can go check out my social media pages to keep up with it because it is going to be out in a few weeks. And then they can also go to my website, MakenziePhipps.com, to check out where I'm going to be playing, my new releases, any sort of news that I got going on.
I love it. Hon, thank you so much for being on and catching up with me.
I always love getting to talk with you. So thank you so much for speaking with me.
All right, hon. And wave at everybody. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.